Hey, once again, welcome to Gleaneo channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. In this video, you are going to know about HTML table. So please watch this video till the end to get to know about HTML table. I would like to tell about table in general terms first of all. So what is table? Table is used to display the data in tabular form, which means when we need to display the data in form of columns and rows, then we use the table for this. Let's see the practical examples of table here. So this is the grade report, this is column, and this is row. We have another grade report here, we have calendar here, this is column and this is row, and here we have another report. Table makes data is organizable and readable. The audience can easily get the core idea from organized data. For example, after seeing this table, the user can easily get the idea of top 10 countries on GDP for 2011. How table is made? Table is made from row by row. For example, this is row 1, this is row 2, and this is row 3. And row is built by grouping the cells. For example, first row is made from grouping the 4 cells here: cell 1, cell 2, cell 3, and cell 4. Moving forward, and let's know how to create table in HTML. To create the table in HTML, we need 3 tags: table, tr, and td. Let's see this in practical way. Table is the main tag and used to create the table. Each different table tags create the new table here. To create the row inside the table, we need tr tag, which stands for table row. Every time you need the new row inside the table, you mention new tr inside the table. To create the cells inside the row, we need the td tag, which stands for table data. Here would come actual data, row 1, td1. So as many cells you want, mention that number of tds inside the tr. For example, let's say we need 5 cells to create the row. So mention 5 number of tds here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's save this as HTML file here with name basic table.html. So we have single row with the 5 cells. Let's copy the entire row here and paste here to make another row, paste another time to make third row. So this is row 1, this is row 2. So let's change the data here, row 2, and this is row 3, and save this. Now see this in browser. Look at here. This is what look like your basic table. This table hasn't border now. Let's apply the border for this table using CSS. To apply the CSS, first of all, mention the style tag here, and the border would be applied for all tags table, tr, and td. Border property here, 1 pixel, solid, and the color would be black. Now if we run this in browser here, look at here, this table has border now. We can share the border between cells by using border collapse property with value collapse. Let's do it in practical way. So border collapse with value collapse. This table has border now, look like this. If I page reference here, look at here, this table has now sharing the border. We can set the width and height for this table using CSS. Let's do it. So width would be like 400 pixels, height would be like 200 pixels here. Save this file and refresh the page here. Look at here. This table is now 400 pixel wider and 200 pixels taller. Usually we need to display the table header. For this we use the th tag. Let's convert the td to th for our first row here. So this td would be th now. th and td are similar, apart from that the content inside the th would be displayed in bold format. For example, let's say in browser here, look at here, the content would be displayed in bold format. This row hasn't border now because we didn't mention the th tag here. Let's mention it. Now save this and refresh the page here. Now this table has border. So moving forward, we have another interesting attribute, col-span attribute and row span attribute. Col-span attribute merges column cells horizontally and row span attribute merges row cells vertically. What does mean this? Let's say you need the table something like this. This table has 6 columns, column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, column 5 and column 6. As you can see here, the column cells are merging horizontally here. For this we use the col-span attribute. Let's see in practical way here. So this is our row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5 and row 6. Other row have 6 cells here, but this row has only 2 cells because col-span with attribute 5 value is basically merging the column cells, 5 column cells horizontally here. If you need to display the table something like this, the difference between previous and current table is only this. As you can see here, the row cells are merging vertically here. For this we can use row span attribute. Let's see in the practical way. Look at here, this is second row and this is third row. So this is first, second and third row. So we want to merge this row and this row. So we are doing row span attribute with value 2. So this is basically doing merge row cells vertically here. Moving forward, in earlier days, HTML table tag is used to create the layout for the website. We should avoid this. Table tag is basically used to display the data in tabular form. We should use the CSS for styling the table instead of table's own attribute like width, height, alignment and border. So you can get the source code of this practical example at below video description. So what we have learned today, we learned table is used to display the data in tabular form like in grade, report, calendar and etc. Table is made from group of cells. To create the table in HTML, we need 3 tags which are table, tr and td. Table is the main tag and used to create the table. TR stands for table row used to create the row and TD stands for table data used to create the cells. We have interesting attribute col-span and row span which makes your table more representative and appealing. We shouldn't use HTML table for website page layout. We should use the CSS for styling the HTML table. So that's it for the day guys. If you found my video it's useful, please do like it, share this video with your friends and subscribe my Gleaneo channel.